Here we go. You were about to discover the... Hello, cow. Can I go by? Did you see that cow give me the chin lift? And here we are out of the desert, actually in the pine forest. They say don't pass gas on the BDR, and it's funny. So this is where you get gas. It's closed. There's no gas in Lman. Tavern closed, liquor store closed. I don't suppose you take a card, cash. Somebody commented on a post I did on YouTube last night saying, yeah, the Idaho BDR is just a bunch of switchbacks up to a beautiful view, and then a bunch more switchbacks down to a beautiful river, and yeah, definitely. Huh. Idaho, spectacular. We were all the way down in the very bottom of that, like a mile ago. Massive, unbelievable, fantastic, super. The bus! I found the bus! This here is the Tetanus Express. Yeah, so I forgot to mention this morning, there was a fire, like right on the route. I can imagine how cool this view is, normally. Lauren's bike's overheating. Radiator overheated, or overflowed, which is not good. So my strategy that I always advocate for, it absolutely falls apart in Idaho. Good morning, friends. I am here in Jarbidge, Nevada, which is the start of the Idaho BDR. We're about 8 miles south of the Idaho border, and this is a very interesting little town. We're excited to ride the Idaho BDR. I've done all the ones close to Oregon, except this one's my last one, so excited. It's long, 1,200 plus miles, and we have 7 days scheduled to do it. I've been told both that that's plenty of time and that that's nowhere near enough time. So we're going to find out. Today is day 1, section 1 of the Idaho BDR. We rode through most of it yesterday, actually on the way down here. So it's a lot of just open desert for like the first 100 miles or so. So kind of eager to get through that and into the actual woods and forests and the beauty of Idaho. But I'm here with Lauren on the Ducati, and we're going to meet up with Jeff a little bit later today. But first, breakfast and all the joy that comes with that. But I have to show you our accommodations. It's a little dark. People are still sleeping. Look at this living room. And this is our room that we shared, the two of us. Exactly like your grandma's place in 1984. I'd show you the bathroom, but I think there's somebody in there. It's definitely like hostel style. But yeah, I'm gonna get the gear on the bike, and then we're gonna go to breakfast. So for this trip, I am riding the Tuareg 660 that Aprilia so generously loaned me, and 1,200 miles on a press bike is a lot, so kind of them to trust me enough with it for that kind of mileage. It seemed like a good opportunity to get my hands on one, get some miles on one, and do a review at the end. And it was 10 hours out here of riding, and it's 10 hours home, so it's nice to be on a little bit bigger bike with cruise control for that kind of mileage. The cruise control has been very nice. So far I'm happy with it. Suspension seems good. It's fun to ride, just enough power without being too heavy. No problem passing people and stuff on the road here. But anyway, I got to show you Jarbage. So this is the trading post. Not open right now, but that's the little store. This place is a trip, man. It's totally worth coming down here just to hang out for the night. They have a cool little bar/restaurant. There's one gas pump in town. It's just neat, and it's in the middle of nowhere, like 40 miles from anything. It's like 25 people live here all year, and that's it. And they just have everything they need and nothing they don't. No cell phone service, nothing. But they do have a giant shovel. So who needs cell phone service when you have a giant shovel? Can you dig it? There's an outhouse right here. There's the outdoor inn. That is the bar, restaurant. There's a gift shop. It's also a motel. It's where we checked into the motel. And then I just want to show you the gas pump down here. It's kind of cool. Everybody just gets around on golf carts and side-by-sides and ATVs. And here's the gas pump. So there is one gas pump here in town. It's a one-horse town. It's not even a stoplight town, because the road isn't even paved. So anyway, Let's go get some breakfast. I need some coffee like real bad. There's a bunch of groups here that are starting the BDR today. At least 3. One couple, 2 up on a Tiger 800. They stayed at the hotel with us last night. And then a few other groups that I've seen. Yeah, KLR, that got that group. Husky 450. So my guess is we're going to run into each other a lot on and off on this trip, which is cool. And look, it's like wooden sidewalk. Like, it's legit like Old West. You pull up, you just tie up your horse. Situation. It's a trip.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're welcome. Appreciate it.
You want a little more?
I'm good right now. Thank you very much. Yeah, coffee's like from Jet Propulsion Laboratories. It's like rocket fuel.
Strong. We actually put meth in it. That's how you wake up so quickly.
All right, we have begun. We are officially starting the Idaho BDR, Section 1. Here we come. Jarbage, thank you for your hospitality. And it was great hospitality. What a cool place to hang out. Totally worth a stop. I legitimately think that. It's like meeting people in a place like this restores your faith in humanity to a degree, which we all need from time to time. So it rained a little last night, which is going to be good for dust. But a lot of rain here is very concerning because the soil turns into alkali clay and becomes part of your motorcycle in a bad way. So we're happy it stopped, but let's make some miles, get through the desert before it gets super hot. That's the plan. So the Idaho BDR is 1,248 miles or something like that. I just talked to the guy who's actually ahead of us on the route. We may see him again. He said he did it on his own in 5 days a few weeks ago. So I'm guessing, since we're not going to do a lot of side trips because the plan is to try to complete the route, I'm optimistic. I'm not going to say for sure. I'm optimistic we can do it in the 7 days we have budgeted. If I need to go an extra day, I can. But I have a dentist appointment like on Wednesday, so I got to get back for that. But we'll see how we feel when the time comes. For right now, just enjoying being on another BDR. And I'm excited you all are here with me. Look, we're catching our friends. That's KLR, I think. It's KLR, KLX. There's a KTM. There's a pattern here in this group. Oh, shit. I'm going to run over that branch. That'll be fun. Yep, there's a KLX. Oh, we can pass the whole group here at the bridge. Great. Perfect. Perfectamundo. Bye, guys. There's really cool rock formations in this canyon. Like up there. Neat. A natural bridge there, a little arch. Pretty cool, Brad. Pretty cool. Some really great looking camping down here along the creek. Just outside of Jarbidge, there's a couple campgrounds, little campgrounds. So if you don't want to pay for a hotel, plenty of places to camp right here on Section 1, it looks like. That's just one of, there's at least 2 or 3 of those little campgrounds, and then just a bunch of random dispersed spots down by the creek like that. Gorgeous. And then you climb up out of the canyon to the high desert, and it's going to be about 80 miles of nothing. It's a stark scenery change. You're shifting biomes, as it were. Explore mode is actually not terrible. The TC1 hasn't been. So I'm playing with it for a little while just to see how intrusive it is, but easy enough to just pop it over to off-road mode where the TC is all the way off. Just like to see how it does. Like that, you come up and you are on the high desert plains. I see a little bit of rain clouds, but nothing concerning. Cool. And straight out through the desert for a ways. Just look, horizon to horizon. It's just flat. Not the rest of the route is not like this. This is very Eastern Washington vibes. Eastern Oregon too, just sagebrush and cattle land, you know, but it's just today. Color changes are definitely something to be scanning ahead for, because up here in the high desert, sand patches just appear, and you know, if you're cruising along at 60 and you're not ready for it, that can be really bad. And you know, a freaking antelope or I saw a cottontail a minute ago, something could jump out, so
You can make good time on these long straight roads, but you got to see there's another patch. See where it's a different color. So when the road changes color, you definitely want to just make sure you're double checking, yeah, as you're approaching it, because could be a different soil type, could be wet, could be anything. So eyes up, look ahead, even when it's 10,000 miles of a straight line like this. Anyway, picture this, but for another hour. I'll spare you most of it, unless something interesting happens. Yeehaw. Hello, cow. Can I go by? Would it be cool if I... Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, darling. That's a girl cow. It was utterly obvious. Let's see what's over this hill. I'm gonna guess it's more grass and a long stretch of desert road. Oh my God. Nailed it. Nailed it. So good at guessing things. Man, it's just close encounter after close encounter. Hi. Yep, thank you. I acknowledge your existence as well. Just don't make any sudden moves. That's all I ask. Did you see that cow give me the chin lift? Straight up chin lift. She gets it. She understands. She's one of the bros. I mean, to be fair, it is like their road, so we're riding through their territory, not the other way around. I'm gonna go this way, okay, cow? Okay, thanks, cow. Appreciate ya. So we're out of the desert onto the pavement. Seems like it's about 15 miles to Glenn's Ferry, so survive the desert. Let's find some gas and maybe some lunch. We have found Glenn's Ferry. There's a gas station on the map. I'm gonna stop there and get petrol, but that is section 1 done. We left at about 9:30 this morning. It is about 11, so pretty good, pretty fast section. That's nice. On to section 2. Make some real good progress today, which is good because if we're gonna get it done in 7 days, we have to average about 200 miles a day, so yeah. I don't know what this guy's doing, but I know he's not gonna take this because here I am doing it.
Jeff's here. He didn't want to join us for the most riveting part of the trip.
All right, we're officially a trio. Headed to section 2. It is 12:26 p.m. Day 1, Idaho BDR. My hope is, my belief, what I think is going to happen is we're going to get out of the desert here soonish. I'm looking forward to that. Right onto the dirt. We're like 3 miles out of town. That's nice. Is it going to be more desert blasting? At least it looks like it goes up and down more, so that's something. We shall see. It's dusty as shit. Glad I'm in front. Thanks, boys. Oh yeah, there's definitely some sand. Hey, look, one of our friends. Yeah, this is sand. Okay, cool. I love sand. Oh, me. Yeah, and there's like zero contrast, so I can't tell if it's deep or not or what. Intrepid Explorers, I like that license plate. Cool. Hi. This is a big group. Hell yeah, Honda. Yeah, 450 RL, let's go. Look, trees, we're getting close. We're getting close, it's a good sign. I like to see trees. That means forest is coming. All right, looks like we're on this for a little bit. See where it goes. The scenery has begun. So it's been pretty fast so far. We're 41 miles, 42 miles into the section, and average speed, according to the Aprilia Tuareg, has been about 47 miles an hour. So the first hour out of Glenn's Ferry is fast, but look what we're doing now. Take it easy on the corners. When it's, you know, the consequences for failure are kind of severe, it appears. Holy shit. Yeah. Wow. This is like Utah. Utah. Look at that. Gorgeous. And we're going down to the dam, pretty sure we cross it. So that's where we're headed, then we follow the lake on the other side. Very cool. Very cool, bro. It is 87, so thankfully below 90, so wind chill still helps a little, but it's only gonna get warmer today. That big group just passed us, but it looks like they're stopping at the dam, so we're gonna be leapfrogging each other the whole trip, I bet. I betcha. Pretty cool. Look at these guys. That guy's taking a pee. Ha ha. I'm gonna film him. Oh, stop. There's a red light. What the hell? It's a little bit of a height difference, one side to the other. Oh, pothole in the dam. Holy shnikes. This is us. Infrequent winter maintenance. Yeah, I bet. Oh, there's slides we can stop and we're going down a slide. Sick. There's a big slide right there on the back side of that building by the dam. That must be what they mean. I know you can see me. Really? Really? Straightaways aren't long enough. Yep, because of that right there. That's why. Wow. What lane are you in, dude? A lot of traffic on this road. And that guy was all the way on my side. This is why we ride right, you see. It's Sunday, so take it with a grain of salt, but there's a ton of traffic on this road, and it's all tight blind corners, so take it easy. Look at this. Probably not so bad during the week. So we're about 8 miles from Pine, which is the last town before the end of this section. So I guess we will see about provisions there, and I don't know, I was hoping like we'd hit a town around dinner time and then we could just go find camp after. It's only 2 o'clock though, so probably not gonna eat dinner right now. We might be able to make it to Lman tonight, I don't know. I'm a little worried about hitting that bypass at a super inopportune time and then not like losing a bunch of time. I don't know. We'll figure it out. That's the joy of this whole thing. You don't really know where you're going. But you know, absolute worst case, I make a dehydrated dinner at Trinity Lakes and bask in the gorgeousness of that cool place. So that's the next stop. So we just passed the town of Pine, and I had a suspicion that a town named Pine was probably pretty close to the forest. And here we are out of the desert, actually in the pine forest, surrounded by pine trees. So that's good news. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're 20 miles from Trinity Lakes, which is one place we thought about camping tonight, but I'm gonna see when we get to the turnoff how we feel. We are halfway through, a little less than halfway through section 2 right now. And there's a bypass coming up that I just, thanks to the guy in Jarbage, the guy on the Tiger 800, because he happened to spot it on the website like 3 days ago. So apparently there's a closure up here. Look at all this camping. It's a ton of camping. There's a closure on section 2 on the backside, like as you're coming up towards Lman. So I managed to find the intersection and mark it so we can avoid the closure, because I guess there's a lot of backtracking involved. So we will have to skip the last, 30 miles of this section and head out to the highway because we can't get through. So I'm glad we knew about that ahead of time instead of going up and having to backtrack. But that situation is exactly why you should always fill up your tank whenever you get a chance. They say don't pass gas on the BDR, and it's funny, but also it's so that if you get turned around or you get somewhere and you can't get through, or there's a log across the road or whatever, then you have the fuel to get back to where you need to get to. So we just filled up in Pine, even though we needed about a gallon each, is all. This is much better, and I think it's mostly this for the rest of the time, so pretty happy about it. Beautiful. And there's water everywhere on this route. You're like always near water. At least so, I mean, not in the desert, obviously, but section 2 for sure, and based on what I've seen in the videos I've watched, seems like there's a lot of water access, which is awesome, especially in the heat of the summer. That road is fun. That was a fun little section. This is beautiful. Yeah, it's scenic as hell, I'll tell you that. I'm impressed by that so far. The trailer just went by and apparently ran Lauren off the road and didn't even stop to help. What the hell, dude? What a dick.
What do you want to do? You want to try to lift it and spin it, or you want to try to go? Let's just get it. Future. 1, 2, 3.
We got old Jeff the Narwhal here. I predict that thing is not going to last very long. Rocking on the Pan America. That's got to be the one that lowers itself because it's got about 3 inches of ground clearance right now. I'm going to try and take it easy around these corners since that guy tried to kill Lauren. At least we're almost to the turnoff. Yep, see? At least that guy's on the right side of the road. We're almost to the cutoff to Trinity Lake. I have to assume that's where most of these people are coming from. So hopefully when we get past it, the traffic will get a little lighter, but man, you gotta be on your game. Defensive driving out here. A lot of traffic. But damn, the sights are pretty good. So we just had to make a call because that was the turnoff for Trinity Lakes, which in the movie, in the BDR film, they stay there. It looks amazing. But it's like just early enough that we don't really want to stop. So we're going to continue on to Lman, deal with that bypass today, and then maybe eat food there, and then go find a place to camp. So we're going to push on. Maybe get 2 sections done today. That'd be good. Good timing, good pacing. So we got to average 200, which we're probably at about, I don't know, doing math right now. Not in. Actually, we're at about 200 right now because this section was 158 and the first section was 110 and there's 70 left. So yeah, we've hit about 200. Good, we'll get ahead of the game. I like that. Gorgeous out here. You can tell it burned not that long ago because there's no big trees. It's all little stuff. So there's not a lot of shade. It's interesting, kind of like a lot of the NorCal BDR, there was just huge swaths of just new growth recovering forests, which is what we're seeing here. We're up on the ridge. It's beautiful. Some gorgeous country out here. I'm really enjoying it this second half of today. Really enjoying it. It feels comfortable and familiar. Like, look at this. Spectacular. Like, gorgeous, man. Oh, yeah. I like it, Idaho. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, what do we got here? Looks like a vista. Hasta la vista, baby. Holy shnikes, dude. Wow. Yeah, there's a vista. Huh. Damn, Idaho. You pretty. You pretty. It's pretty. Maybe we'll get more of it. Pretty view. The boys don't care. They're locked in, focused. Crushing miles. It's their only goal. It's poor forest. Sad to see. All burnt up. Oh, hawks screeching above us. Wow, that was cool. That was like straight out of a movie cliche. beautiful panoramic vista. You hear a hawk screeching. It's two red-tailed hawks just floated right above me. That was fun. Yeah, definitely kind of more chewed up from the rain along here. There's another one, another hawk. They probably like the lack of trees. It's easier to find the mice and stuff they want to eat. Man, look at this. Idaho. So cool, dude. Let's see our road. Yeah, the road's getting a little chunkier, for sure. Not super hard, just not the fast, flowy cruising we were doing. There's more rocks, and there's some sand mixed in, so. Oh, that was not great on the side of the tire. Wow, cool rock formation down there. Wow. Neat, dude. Little chunky. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's real chunky, actually. Actually have to stand up a little bit today. A couple interesting rain ruts you had to, like, dodge over. Yeah, like that one. I go right through it. Yo, yo, yo. Turn left here. Turn left here. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, switchbacks. Look at this. Tight, bro. Toit. I've not seen a car since Trinity Lakes, so it had to have been where all that traffic was coming from. That's where we came down just now. It is about to get real switchbacky. I'm guessing we got a pretty tight descent here. Yeah, look at that. That's our road. That is a hell of a switchback. It's a good one. Oh, and here comes a truck. Wow, this is some road. Let's see what this guy's gonna do. Whoa. I don't know what you're doing, buddy, but I don't love it. Well, I can't get around you there, so I'll go this side if you come. Yeah. Thanks. It's just like didn't do anything, which is not a response I expected. It was just like, oh, that guy will probably just reverse up the hill on a motorcycle. Anyway, this is a fun road. Look how switchbacky it is. See, there's the rest of it down there. Definitely dropping a lot of elevation right here. If you can see the road, kind of, but like right there, Lorne's on it, definitely coming down quick. Hopefully Jeff got by that guy. Definitely not moving as fast as we were this morning. So we're gonna get in a little later than I expected, but I think we'll be okay. It doesn't get dark till 8. Only 4:20. The temperature went up 7 degrees in the last like 10 minutes, but we're down by the river. Gorgeous. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The vistas, the water, the Idaho, so pretty. So I feel like we're gonna move a little faster here. We shall see. I don't need to be in 4th gear though. See what road we stay on this time. Amazing. Man, so pretty. I'm excited to swim on this route. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. We are BDRing so hard right now. This is exactly what you come to a BDR to see. This is an absolutely gorgeous stretch of road, and I've passed like 4 or 5 amazing campsites. So we are 40-ish miles from Lman. If you want to do this route yourself and you want a gorgeous dispersed site by the river, there's a ton of them in this stretch. But we have committed to making it to town and then maybe try to hit up the campground outside of town when we get there. So we're not going to take any of them this time, but just so that you know they're there, there's a ton of camping along this route. Well, we've left the really nice Riverside Road behind. This is definitely a secondary road. It's not as smooth. I wonder what we're in for here. It looks like a lot of switchbacks, so we're going up. It's hot. There's no shade right here. It's lame. I love shade. It also looks kind of sandy. This is not helping us make good time. Oh, it's steep, dude. Steep, dude. There's the boys. Here we go. 2nd gear on this thing is bomb. It just tractors. I like it. I can go up to like 40 if I want to. It's very useful gear. Yeah, it's real switchback. Holy hell. There's a lot coming up. We're definitely doing some elevation changes. This is an interesting road. It got a lot hotter too. It's 85 out here. Sand. Came up a ways. This is a camping spot if we need it. Oh, we're still going up, dude. Gotta be near the top though. You can see it. And it looks like tight switchbacks on the other side. Bike's getting warm. Almost to the top. I've said that before and been wrong, but I just don't see much more mountain above me, so we have to be almost there. Oh shit. 2 behind me. This is the opposite side of that ridge. Like we just came over the top and now we're going down. Look how much more green it is. Gee, I wonder where the rain shadow is. And it's a lot cooler on this side. Well, it feels cooler because there's shade. It's crazy the stark difference just after one ridge. And we're back in the forest. steep downhills for a while, I'm guessing, based on the road and the switchbacks I see on the map. Yeah, ooh, deep rutted. Wow. Yeah. 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 We officially made it to Lman, which means Section 1 and Section 2 complete. That's like 270 miles today. So there's no gas in Lman, and the store is already closed at 6:30. So we're going to push on to the hot springs, which is only like 3 more miles, supposedly. Lauren's very excited about hot springs. I'm very excited about food and lodging, mostly. 24-hour gas, that's what I like to see. It looks like this is home for the night. The river is right down there, but there are sites closer to the river, but we can't ride down there, so nobody wants to haul their shit down. So we're not going to. Tried to get fancy and almost fell over. That would have been fun. A little taller than I remembered. That was a long day. Almost 300 miles. Lauren thinks I'm talking to him. I'm always talking to you, buddy. So here's the camp. Nothing fancy because, yeah, just found this good spot right by the highway. But it's right on the river, and we were going to camp down there, but you can't take motor vehicles down there, and none of us wanted to haul our stuff. So we decided we'd just walk to the water and camp up here. But yeah, almost 300 miles today. So we probably won't do that again, but off to a good start. So I'll just catch up with you guys in the morning because I'm tired and don't have anything compelling to say. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the series. Because hell, if we can ride 300 miles today, God knows what we'll do tomorrow. So you don't want to miss that. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you. And please do not forget to be excellent to each other. Oh, thank you. Excellent!